Okay, we've backed the favourite. The reason why we've done that is that it's pretty much been going sideways, but with a downward drift. Conversely, the second favourite is sort of going sideways with a slight upward drift, bearing in mind we're only looking at this sort of amount of activity from here and from here. Third and fourth are being backed in and drifting respectively, but the volume is a fair bit lower than on the others, so I'm just going to focus on the first and second here. Right, let's just centralize the ladder and see if we can get some movement. It's still quite early. Only 9.5 minutes to go. But it doesn't seem to be an awful lot of movement in this market at the moment. But let's see if we can get a break below this low here, which is at 385. So we really need to see a break below that level to give us a good idea that this is on its way down. Also, we could do with seeing this one, the second favourite, drifting. Yeah, we're starting to get a bit of movement here now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop in one little trade, move our stop down to break even. So we're now basically in effect a free trade. Let's see if we can get something underway. Now the key is what gives me the indication that there is pressure. And you can see that there's quite a lot of money on the lay side coming in here and not a huge amount on the back side. Now this, we've got to see some backing coming in here now, and for it to start to chomp through this, otherwise the layers are going to start to get the upper hand here. Unfortunately, the second favourite is starting to come in a little bit as well from where we entered the market. Come on, we need to see this money at 3.8 to hold up. See, it's been taken out. It's got to hold up, otherwise this is going to be going north again. Unfortunately, it looks like there's some backing now coming in for the second favourite. It did trade down as just above sevens at one stage. The second favourite. Here we are. There's the backing coming in now. That's good. That's quite nice. There's a nice lot of money sat here now. Let's see if that stays there or whether it's pulled. I think what we'll do is we'll just take a little bit more out here. Don't want to leave too much money on the table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my stop in just behind that money there, which will give me some protection. Assuming it's genuine. Which it doesn't look as if it is, and hence the reason I got stopped out. Now, what are we going to see now? Is that going to push down? If it does, it means I pulled my stop down too far. I was just too tight, didn't leave the market enough breathing space. Yeah, see. I pulled it in too tight. Pulled it in too tight. I think I'm going to start taking profits a little bit earlier. These moves don't seem to be, really pushing. It's being sustained. Because again here, just like the last race, my decision is correct, but the second favourite is not working for me, and by definition it's working against me. There's still 5 minutes to go though. So, is there an argument to say that if this favourite is still steaming in, should I be laying the second favourite? I don't like doing that. I don't. See, there's a lot of lay money coming in here now, which gives you the sort of indication that this could be pushing north again, which means it would have been better to take the profits that I did have. See, the third favourite has hit tens. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do now. See, the first favourite is not making, it has still been making lower lows. See here, it has been making lower lows, so what is there to indicate that it is going to turn the other way? That's why I'm reluctant to lay it at the moment. See, the backing activity is still coming in. Still coming in. In fact, there's a lot of activity and a lot of backing coming in now, and the laying is starting to disappear. But I just don't like joining the market after it's moved. You're either on it or you're not. And yet again, the second favourite is just not pushing out. So I think the lesson to learn from this one is don't pull your stop up too tight. Move it to break even, just leave it there. And then manage the trade from there, knowing that you've got that safety net behind you. Because yet again, I've missed a lot of move here. I've ended up with 66 and it could have been substantially more. And there's still a lot of backing activity for this horse. And the decision not to lay this was correct, in that it's made lower lows and it's continuing to make lower lows. So there's absolutely no reason why, even though you see quite a lot of lay orders in here, there's no reason to say it's going to oh wow, here we go. This is why it's now come in, because the second favourite is drifting as well. So if I'd stayed in, I'd have quite captured all this, and then the second favourite would have been doing what I wanted it to do. I think we're probably going to see it stall at threes, to be honest. I can see a lot of lay orders coming in here. Obviously, if it doesn't, it's going to tank through. Yeah, the layers are trying to hold this up. Yeah, I think this is the price it's going to go off at, just over 3s. Anyway, live and learn.